Ang Buhay OFW po ay hatid sa inyo ng San Miguel Corporation, Origani. We believe in a beautiful and natural skin. Visit us at Bangsar Shopping Center and IOI Mall, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Black Pearl Wellness Institute by Marisa Del Mar, 3rd floor, Glorieta 5, Makati City. Southville International School of Foreign Universities. Make the choice today for your tomorrow. The Global Education Leader, Southville International School and Colleges. Be amazing, be Southville.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ako pong inyong kapatid, Marisa Del Mar. At ito ang Buhay OFW.
Buhay OFW.
Tuwing mapag-uusapan po ang fashion industry, imposibleng hindi mabanggit ang Ford models. Ito ang mundong kinalakihan ni Miss Katie Ford dahil ang kanyang mga magulang na sina Eileen at Jerry Ford ang naging founder ng isa sa pinakasikat na modeling agency na ito. Matapos iwan ang kanyang posisyon bilang CEO ng Ford Models, ay nagsimula si Katie maging advocate ng global issue na malapit din sa ating puso, ang human trafficking bilang CEO ng Freedom for All. Ngayong gabi, alamin natin ang kanyang naging karanasan kung bakit naging malapit sa kanya ang issue na ito at kung ano-ano ang mga activities ng kanyang organisasyon na Freedom for All. Kilalanin po natin siya up close and personal, the CEO of Freedom for All, Miss Katie Ford.
Buhay OFW.
Every story touches me. Every time I hear any story of people being enslaved, I find it so unbelievable. Even now, 10 years later, I really can't believe that people do that to each other, you know? It's just almost, and for most people, I think it's incomprehensible.
Buhay OFW.
I believe that in a voluntary organizations like Rotary, peace can best be achieved if we always consider what will build goodwill and better friendships in all the things that we think, say, or do.
Happy birthday, Rotary, from District 3830!
Buhay OFW. Pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW. Bayani ka na. Buhay OFW. Buhay OFW.
Ang Buhay OFW po ay hatid sa inyo ng SP Land Incorporated. Set your sights on your new home, situated in the heart of Naik, Cavite. Sterling Residence 1 offers you the Filipino family, your dream home. Affordability, high-quality homes, security, and comfort. Live the life of your dreams. Sterling Residence 1 is owned and developed by SP Land Incorporated, a Sterling Paper Group of companies.
Kedma Cosmetics, Feliz Mall, Marikina, Kedma Circuit Mall, Makati, and visit our newly opened Kedma pop-up store at the BGC High Street, Fort Global City.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka na totoo. Dapat mong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Buhay OFW.
Tuwing mapag-uusapan po ang fashion industry, hindi po pwedeng hindi mababanggit ang Ford models. Ito po ang mundong kinalakihan ni Miss Katie Ford. Gayun din po ang kanyang mga magulang na naging founder nito, na sina Eileen at Jerry Ford. Isa po sa pinakasikat na modeling agency. Matapos iwan ang kanyang posisyon bilang CEO ng Ford Models, ngayon naman po ay CEO siya ng Freedom for All. Ngayong gabi, alamin natin ang kanyang journey kung bakit naging malapit sa kanyang puso ang issue na ito, ang mga activities na kanyang ginagawa para sa Freedom for All upang labanan po ang human trafficking sa buong mundo. Kilalanin natin up close and personal, CEO Katie Ford of Freedom for All. Good evening.
Good evening. It's nice to be here.
Thank you so much, and I would like to thank my good friend from Visayan Forum, of course, my sister Cecil Ovanda, for being here with us tonight and joining us in our program Buhay OFW. Miss Katie, now may I ask, you were the former CEO of Katie Ford, a well-known modeling agency in New York. And to think that the founders were your parents. Being the CEO of Ford Models, how come that you are now into a global issue of human trafficking?
When I first learned about human trafficking, I learned about it at the UN. They'd asked me to come speak about human trafficking, and I didn't know anything about it. I went to the conference, and when I learned how many people there are who are enslaved today, and I frankly can't believe that there are 40 million people in slavery today. And it was something I could understand, especially the portion where people travel for work across borders and they get duped into doing something else, forced into work and not paid. We had young models. So they came, we protected them, they lived in our house. So I could really understand the vulnerability of people traveling abroad for work, and I thought, I've really got to do something about this. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Freedom for All, can you tell us more about this?
Freedom for All is an NGO, and we work in 6 countries with 9 on-the-ground organizations. And how we participate with each organization is different. What they all have in common is they're fighting trafficking. So some are undercover reporters, and some are, like, my closest partner is Visayan Forum here, protecting young children and women. And in the beginning, it was mostly women who had been trafficked as domestic workers.
Yes.
And slowly over time, it's combined that with women who've been used for sex, and now children who've been used for cyber sex.
Aside from the Visayan Forum in the Philippines, what other Asian countries have you been partnering for Freedom for All?
I'm just trying to think back when I did those advocacy campaigns. We're in Singapore and Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. So what are
and Thailand.
And Thailand.
And
Singapore,
Thailand.
Hong Kong, and Thailand.
Except I wasn't the one who went to Thailand, but we did it there.
Yeah. And then what are the other programs or activities in helping the victims and survivors of human trafficking for Freedom for All?
2 years ago, we started returning women home to their different countries from Kuwait. And somebody had reached out to Freedom for All over our info account.
Yes.
She saw me on CNN, and she said, I'm a 32-year-old female from Cameroon, but a maid in Kuwait. She actually thought she was going to Kuwait to be a teacher, to teach English. And they duped her and forced her to work in a house and didn't pay her. So when she got out of the house, we helped her return home and helped some other women. And now what we're doing is the flip side of that, because I went to the shelter and there are many women there. So trying to create a recruitment business that takes care of the people who travel as domestic workers.
Okay.
And we're starting that in Dubai right now. It's
Wonderful.
a housekeeping company, and our goal is to keep in contact with the people who we bring in and to prevent problems.
The most compelling story that you happen to heard from your victims or the survivors of human trafficking?
Do you know, every story touches me. Every time I hear any story of people being enslaved, I find it so unbelievable. Even now, 10 years later, I really can't believe that people do that to each other, you know? It's just almost, and for most people, I think it's incomprehensible.
Yes.
So I think I'll tell a story about a woman who, a trafficking story in New York instead of just the Philippines, so people know it can happen.
It can happen
anywhere.
Yeah.
This woman had been a bank manager, and she lost her job when the economy collapsed. She paid a labor broker $3,000 to get her a job. She thought she was going to work in a hotel. She came to New York. They held up a sign like a real business. It had her name. She got in the car. They took her to the house and held a gun to her head and forced her to work in a brothel. And certainly that is a situation where people wouldn't have expected there to be so much corruption, because it sounded and looked real. She got a visa to come to the United States. For me, the most touching, though, are the children.
Yes.
You know, the children who are really preyed on and tortured in cyber sex. When you hear that, the stories of being really tortured from another country.
Hearing those stories will really melt your heart.
It does.
Yes.
It does. And I've watched the children at Bofw Farm grow up. And it is so amazing to watch them from when they start and can barely talk, they're so traumatized, to when that switch goes on, that life switch comes back, and they're bright and happy.
What are the simple ways or factors that we can share to prevent human trafficking?
Well, certainly from the Philippines, your government keeps track of the foreign workers. So going through that system of registering when you're traveling abroad is very important. On top of it, they won't work with certain recruiters if that recruiter has a bad reputation.
That's very good.
So those are things you can check right away, and you can look on the government website to see which recruiters are legitimate.
That's right.
Anybody who's trying to change your name, your passport, or age on your passport when you're traveling abroad, they're not legitimate.
That's right.
And you need to know that warning sign.
Do you think social media is helping a lot in this awareness?
I think that social media helps and hurts. It helps because people need to be aware, and the traffickers are using social media to create false identities, to look legitimate. People are taking jobs without even knowing who they're being recruited by, which is very dangerous.
Very dangerous,
So it's very important to make sure there are many, many corrupt labor brokers, and especially here because so many people travel abroad as a percentage of the population here.
What are your advice to all the Filipinos who would like to go abroad? To our beloved workers who would like to be in the greener pasture, the other side of the world?
Well, I think, first of all, it's a big opportunity, right, for people who don't have work here. And it can be greener pastures. It just has to be to be green, you have to make sure where you're going is legitimate and that what you're being promised, which means you have a contract here that's the same contract wherever you're going. And that means asking.
Yeah.
You know, asking, and you have very good government departments
Yeah.
here that cover this.
Yes, and our president is with us in our advocacy of human trafficking because in our Buhay OFW television 7th year anniversary, we launched the anti-trafficking OFW movement. Every now and then, whenever he talks, he's including human trafficking in his speech. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, thank you so much. Now,
I
Miss
saw that.
Katie,
I saw him talking.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah. I think he's very sincere.
Yeah, he is, and he
About that.
loves it. Now, Katie, may I ask, a lot of our beautiful women here would like to model, especially for Ford modeling. What's the requirement, if ever, to go about it? How can they be a part or how can they join Ford modeling requirements and to be a part of it?
Well, I'm not at Ford
Yes.
anymore, you know.
Yeah,
so
but
I sold it
you're-
10
yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
So, but there
Usually.
are some very good agents here, Joey and Audia Espino, and they are a good place to start
Okay,
in Manila.
okay. So let's
Send
see
pictures to them.
Yes.
And you have to be at least 5'8".
5'8", yan. Miss Katie Ford, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Buhay OFW TV is very happy to have you. Thank you so much, Miss Katie Ford, for joining Buhay OFW. Mga kapatid, katatapos lamang po ang pakikipagkwentuhan natin sa ating former CEO ng Ford Models at ngayon po'y CEO ng Freedom for All, ang ating biggest advocacy fighter against human trafficking. Magbabalik po ang Buhay OFW.
Buhay OFW. Buhay OFW.
Ang Buhay OFW po ay hatid sa inyo ng Doña Maria Premium Quality Rice, available in white and brown varieties. Mas mapapasarap ang kain pag masarap ang kanin. Miponica, just Ponica. Help keep yourself fit without giving up rice. Try tasty, fiber-rich brown rice. Just Ponica Brown, Miponica Brown, from SL Agritech Corporation. The global education leader, Southville International School and Colleges. Be amazing, be Southville. Black Pearl Prestige, when luxury and quality meet. Black Pearl is the perfect combination between scientific professional skincare and high-end skincare for personal use. Utilizing a cutting-edge technology to combine authentic black pearl powder into its product line. Black Pearl has established itself as a market leader in the luxurious and prestige category of the beauty industry. Black Pearl caters to those who want to look and feel at their best, to shine and glow as a pearl. Cleopatra Mask. This unique facial mask combines 24-karat gold with black mud from the Dead Sea, enriched with vitamins, plant oils, and extracts to deeply nourish the skin and enhance its natural luminosity. Black Pearl Prestige Inline Store in the 2nd floor, Glorieta 2, Ayala Center, Makati. Greenbelt 5 on the 3rd floor, our Black Pearl Prestige Inline Store. Okada Hotel at the Coral Wing, and on the upper ground floor of the City of Dreams.
Buhay OFW. Pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW. Bayani ka na totoo. Dapat mong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Handa kang magpaali. Buhay OFW.
We Rotarians have dedicated almost half of ourselves, our lives, time, knowledge, and resources to ensure that we reach Rotary's goals of making a difference in this world, starting with each of our communities. To celebrate Change Lives, Happy Communities, and Rotary's success, we, the Rotarians, are the people of action. Grace Rotary's 114th anniversary last February 22. Silipin po natin ang highlights ng ating event na ito kasama ang ating Rotary International Governor, very inspiring Governor Al Montecillo.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat.
Happy birthday, Rotary from District 3830!
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo.
But for now I found it's only in my dream that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in the universe.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Handa kang magpaalipin sa ibang bayan. Ito buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Handa kang magpaalipin sa ibang bayan. Ito ay alang-alang sa minamahal. Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko.
114th anniversary celebration, the Rotarians Night to order.
A lawyer named Paul Harris and his group of friends in a small office in downtown Chicago actually gathered and
So I've heard these professionals with diverse backgrounds are able to exchange ideas, form lifelong friendships, and give back to the community. The word Rotary was actually created upon the group's early practice of rotating meetings among the offices of its members.
Let us always uphold the Rotary's motto of service of self. Strictly adhere, and practice the four-way test and core values. And as key district officers, let us all watch our actions, not to demotivate, but always to motivate club and district leaders to serve. With this in view, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this wonderful night of celebration.
Rotary members have supported thousands of projects to provide clean water, fight disease, promote peace, provide basic education, and grow local economies. We've also been a leader in the fight to eradicate polio worldwide. This indeed is the perfect time to share this impressive record with the world and with our fellow Rotarians.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW.
I had also the privilege, together with the past district governor of Cagayan de Oro, he and I went up to the original room. We went up to the original room where the 4 people, Paul Harris and 3 others, met to start Rotary International.
Whatever we have, be an inspiration to all generations. Every step, whatever it takes, be the inspiration. Every step, whatever it takes, be the inspiration. Be the inspiration.
I believe that in a voluntary organizations like Rotary, peace can best be achieved if we always consider what will build goodwill and better friendships in all the things that we think, say, or do. Fellow Rotarians, as we share this special day with our friends, let us recommit to strengthening friendships and working together, because by doing so, we can be a stronger force to do good. Great things from the humblest of beginnings, just like our remarkable worldwide movement. Fellow Rotarians, good evening and thank you for listening.
So for the message of RI Director Rafi Garcia, I'm going to read this unabridged, unadulterated, and I quote, "Challenges faced by Rotary on its 114th anniversary. For as long as we continue to do good in the world, there will continue to be Rotary. For as long as we make a difference in people's lives and provide service above self to our communities, Rotary will thrive. Be the inspiration."
Our DC-19 for this year is aptly themed Inspire, Connect, Transform. And you will see, we will see, and we will experience an evolution of district conference the district ever has.
Happy birthday!
My wish is peace, love, and unity in our district.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka na totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Handa kang magpaalipin sa ibang bayan. Ito ay alang-alang sa minamahal. Isusugal ang buhay ko, kailangan nang ang mga minimithi ay makamtan. Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap ang araw ay sisikat.
Ang Buhay OFW po ay very glad to cover such achievement worth celebrating. All the hard work to create impact in every people's lives has surely not gone to waste. Cheer to us, my dear fellow Rotarians. Happy anniversary! Magbabalik po ang Buhay OFW.
Buhay OFW. Buhay OFW.
Ang Buhay OFW ay hatid sa inyo ng San Miguel Corporation. Origani. We believe in a beautiful and natural skin. Visit us at Bangsar Shopping Center and IOI Mall, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Southville International School of Foreign Universities. Make the choice today for your tomorrow.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Handa kang magpaalipin sa ibang bayan. Ito ay alang-alang sa minamahal. Isusugal ang buhay ko, kailangan nang ang mabuhay OFW. Panay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap ang araw ay sisikat.
Is there a point, I mean a plan for the Rotary to sort of focus somehow on mental health education just so we could avoid this sort of problems?
A subject or a course today that deals with mental health education, and it's a must that for every student should take that. So that is one way of addressing it, ma'am, okay, to avoid, the suicide attempts of students, students having depression and all that.
I want to study English to improve my hearing and
listening and speaking.
Yes.
What we wanted to do is a type of like a Toastmaster International session where it is an ongoing practice of speaking, listening, and thinking at the same time.
Find yourself in a group of Asians and Western, and you know that the Westerners will be the one to speak out more than the Asians, and that's because of their training when they were younger. And they have this sort of method where they use visual training and are encouraged to speak.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka ng totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko.
She is the chair of the National Real Estate Association of the Philippines. She is a multi-awarded anchor for TV for 18 years now.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap.
They're getting more digital, diba? But still, the importance of legacy media, which is traditional media, cannot be ignored. And that's why Marisa, how would a Rotary Club, for instance, approach traditional media like your outfit to promote themselves, their projects?
It is relationship of communication to Rotary. Why? Because we will be able to communicate with them, the general public. We are the one you should be directly communicating. Who are the general public? The general public are the people, the sponsors, the partners, the members, the would-be partners, the would-be members, the people that we will be helping, the people that needs the help most of all, and the heart, the big heart of Rotary that we can share with them. That is truly a communication. But we have to differentiate a non-profit organization through communication and advertising, which we all know is a paid ad, and a non-profit organization like Rotary, which falls under the non-government organization. This is using PR or public relations.
Now NGOs can actually use the power of media to reach out to their constituents, not just the beneficiaries, but more important is to their
communities,
the donor communities.
Okay.
Of course, you need both, right? You need the constituents who will be the ultimate beneficiaries, but there's a whole throng of donors.
Is it possible, for at least for our district, to open a YouTube television station? The size of this room, we can open to all of the clubs within the district. We can operate a channel, a YouTube channel for the district.
Public awareness, use all the venues, television, radio, print, social media, Facebook, YouTube, all of those. But always remember that in communication, you have to be very complete, very specific in the details. You know, for media to be able to land in any newspaper or television coverage, you have to give the buzz, the excitement, the uniqueness of the project, the uniqueness or the intensity of the service and product that you are selling. For Rotary, we do not need a specific audience because it's already in general public. Because we know that general public contributes to everything. Be it our sponsors, partners, everybody is included, not to any specific group. And most important, if you land in any coverages or any newspaper print, meaning your project is worthwhile. And Rotary is not only in the service, Rotary is the soul, and Rotary changes life. For as long as we can communicate with other PR practitioners, let them join you in the advocacy. If they are given the same perspective as we are, use our eyes and give them that opportunity to serve the public. You can make a very good and lasting relationship with the media.
Bringing in younger audiences like the next gen that we started, it's a good way to increase the membership also because we need younger blood. And the younger blood, iba yung idea nila. It's a different way to reach them. Facebook works, but the attention span of the younger generation, it's lesser. So you have to be able to tell your story, to tell your content in the most creative, most compelling, and the most efficient way possible.
It doesn't matter what age are you or what platform, it's the content. How are you gonna feature, like using images or using stories, hashtags and captions that will bring vibrancy to that image and to that content.
Digital or legacy media, we're transitioning, but that's just the medium. The most important thing here is still the message. And your message are the projects of your club. In other words, your public image may be rotten all over, but your club is airtight. Soon, public image will follow.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad sa iyong pagsisikap.
Magbabalik po ang Buhay OFW.
Buhay
Ang Buhay OFW po ay hatid sa inyo ng San Miguel Corporation, the global education leader, Southville International School and Colleges. Be amazing, be Southville. Origani. We believe in a beautiful and natural skin. We believe in nurturing the harmonious relationship between nature and science to bring you the finest in organic skincare. We believe you should not have to choose between quality and price. So let Origani be your luxury skincare solution, because compromising on your skincare should not be an option. Visit us, Bansar Shopping Center and IOI Mall, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka na totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Buhay OFW.
Ang Buhay OFW po ay handang magbigay impormasyon, tulong at serbisyo anumang oras, anumang araw. Ako po ang inyong kapatid na handang maglingkod, Marisa Delmar, kakampi, kaibigan at kapatid ng mga manggagawang Pilipino sa buong mundo. Ito ang Buhay OFW.
Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat. Buhay OFW, bayani ka na totoo. Dapat kong purihin ng bawat katulad ko. Pilipino, ate, kuya, inay, itay, kapatid at kaibigan. Kabutihan mo'y dapat pamarisan. Buhay OFW, pangarap mo'y matutupad. Sa iyong pagsisikap, ang araw ay sisikat.